Hello, this is Brad from Dick's House of Sport and a little dissection of Greg Norman. So I thought I've been hearing a lot about I want to drive the ball better, so I thought I would take a little quick peek at Mr. Norman here. So play his video a couple times and just from a couple different perspectives. So first thing I noticed, like at address, his eyes are parallel to the ground and level to the ground or parallel to his target line. So you can see his eyes are working, and I think that's one of the, visually he's set up correctly. Like I see a lot of golfers that tend to turn their head a little bit, and then that the club face is perceived to be open, or if they turn their head back. I was actually looking at Bobby Clampett earlier this morning, and he's a known drawer of the golf ball. He definitely turns his head back quite a bit. Just sight line is kind of an interesting tool to use. So, but beautifully flowing swing. Again, like if you're wondering about like that little step up, is it okay to lift your heel? Greg does, so I think it's okay, but notice he also replants it. I think one of the key there, if you're gonna lift it up, is you wanna replant it in the same spot, not necessarily twist or shift your weight. One of the other things that I always find interesting with Mr. Norman is this little pelvis sway. This is kind of measuring where his center of mass is in a certain extent, but notice how lateral that shift is. So that is a good indication that he is gonna knock this thing really straight. So that shift, notice even from the top of his backswing, initiates that lower body is starting to move before his hands are starting to move down, but it's a very lateral move. And I see that with every good ball striker. So if that is going out to the right, you're gonna tend to push it. If it's gonna go into the left, you're gonna tend to pull it. So some similar, or something that you may be able to apply this weekend is just kind of feel like your tailbone translates toward the target from the top of your backswing. It's gonna clean up a lot of your path issues. So, and then kind of notice his hand path. He's gonna hit a little bit of a cut here. His hand path's going just a little bit left through the ball, but he's trying to play a little high cut. So he knows his ball flight, he can manage it. And again, one of the best ball strikers in golf. So one thing I noticed from down the line, notice his hand path is very consistent on the way back and on the way through, all right? It's pretty simple motion. Now that is kind of hard to do, and not everybody's designed to do that. Almost bet my car on that his elbow to knuckle is the same as his elbow to shoulder, and he's able to do that. If your elbow to knuckle is longer, your hands are going to go up a little bit higher. If it's shorter, it's going to go a bit lower, like Matt Kuchar. So that's not for everybody. It's just something that Mr. Norman does here. So again, great extension, and he definitely gets kind of up. It might be like an early Rory. I bet you Rory probably looked at some of Greg Norman's lower body action. But thanks for watching, and if you'd like your swing or help with your swinger game, please feel free to reach out to me at 952-401-4653. See you soon.